Well, hello and welcome to Mi Esperanza. It's Lori, and I'm here to take you on a walking tour this morning of our facility, our center, our school, our production house, and just show you where everything happens. Right now, you're going to see as I walk that we're doing a lot of kind of upkeep work. Right here you see we're doing some concrete work to get the walls ready for painting. There were just a lot of things that needed some attention after being closed for a better part of 2 years with COVID. And so we are working on getting everything looking shipshape. So we're going to head into our cosmetology school. Our cosmetology school runs for a year. The women that come here, they train for about 8 months, and then they have to finish an internship with a salon in the city or in their area, in their barrio, to finish out the program, and then they graduate in January. So they start in January, they graduate in January. And this is our beauty school. So we're going to walk on out, and I think I'll bring you to our on-site store next because it's the closest to where we are. And so our on-site store houses all the beautiful products we make in our production house. Our female artisan makers that make the products for us. Everything is put into this store or our online store as well. And they are, that's Anna. And we have this really cool store. And mostly who comes here are people that come on mission trips. And they come and visit us. We get to show them our program, and then they get to shop in our store for souvenirs and things for themselves. But all the things are made, 90% of the things in here are made by our women. And not only do they get to buy some really beautiful things and bring them back as souvenirs and gifts to family, they are providing a fair wage job to our artisan makers. And not only that, on top of that, they are contributing to Mi Esperanza's yearly budget. And so this is our on-site store. We're going to go across the hall to what will be our daycare center. So we started renovating this room in February of 2020, and then COVID came in March, and we had to stop. And so we really had just gotten started, and so we were able to restart again. We just got a new ceiling up. It still needs to be painted, but that is up and in place. Our next project is a bathroom, which will be right through that door, and that's going to be probably starting next week. And we are fully intending to have the daycare opened in 2022 for our employees and for our students. The really cool thing about the daycare is it has been part of our vision for Mi Esperanza for a long time. And one of the reasons for that is because one of the obstacles students face is that they don't have a safe and reliable place for their children to be, for them to come to class. So we intend to remove that obstacle for them and have a place where their children can be where they are. While they are learning, their children can be learning in an environment that is safe for them. This is our computer school. This runs 6 months, Monday through Thursday. There's a morning class and an afternoon class. And we have women in here anywhere from the age of 16 to 70. And we are actually this year extending, we're going to hold a bonus class, a extended class for a couple of months for those who would like to learn at a more advanced level, and just give them a little bit more training for those who would like to have that. We are going to head over to our production house. So you just saw our store, and all the products in there, as I said, probably 90% of them are made right here. And they're made by our female artisan maker team. And the women that work for us receive a fair wage, a living wage. And they also work in an environment that's healthy and safe, and an environment that allows them to be mothers and caretakers of their families without fear of losing their job if they have to take time off for any particular reason that they might need. And so we're really proud of the environment that we have created here, and this workplace that we have created for our artisan team. So this is going into our jewelry studio. This is Nilda and Eugenia, who's not sitting here right now, are making coasters. All of our beautiful coasters are made completely by hand, as you can see. Nilda is doing that right now. And then this is our jewelry studio, and it is loud and it is messy, and we love it in here because really cool things happen. This is another area that one of our artisans is making keychains, hand macrame keychains. That's Daniela and Sulema, and right now they are making knot rings. And as you can see, Sulema is actually forming the knots right there by hand. And these are going to be rings that will go into our store here and online. That's Daniela, and she's the mom. She's a mom and a wife, and Sulema has 3 boys. This is Melissa. She's single, and she works with us, and she's actually finishing up on a ring. Let's see if we can see what she's doing here. So that beautiful square box ring is a soldered piece, and that's where our soldering happens here. So the women learn metal work as well. And then this is our polishing area. It gets super dirty, but every piece is just polished to a beautiful shine. So these are the rings I was telling you about. So these have been soldered, and now Melissa is working on getting those polished up, and that will finish off that product. We're going to go into the sewing. Oh, this is Jimena, and she is the daughter of our office manager, and she's in college. And we love the story that Araceli is able to put her daughter through college with her job here. This is our sewing area. And this is where all of our textiles are made, but it's also where our sewing class happens. Women learn to sew here, and depending on what level they want, they will be with us 18 months to 2 years, 2.5 years. That's Belkis. We have several other stations, and Paro's out today. Doña Reina, I'm not sure where she is, but she is here today. And this is Letty's station. Her husband just passed away, and so she's taking some time off. And that's what I meant when I said, an environment that allows people, our women, to be the caretakers that they need to be. And so, and then we're going to come around to Reina, and she is our having some lunch, and she is our sewing instructor and our maquila manager. So we're going to come back around here. We're going to go into our offices now, and this first office is our production manager's office at Aurora, and she manages all production orders. She works with the artisans. She gets everything made and shipped out. We do make products for other people. We have our production for ourselves, but we also have what we call production partners, where we work with designers who would like to have their products produced in an ethical way. And so they come to us and ask us to produce their products for them. This is Gina Larios and my office, and this is where we work. She's our office administrator. And then over here is Araceli, the woman I told you about, her daughter in the other room who's in college. And Araceli is our office manager. And she started out actually as a volunteer with Mi Esperanza, and she is now the office manager, and we just love stories like that. Sulema, who is in the jewelry studio that I showed you just a minute ago, I'm going to come back around here. She's the woman standing up. She started out as a beater, and she is now the manager in our jewelry studio. And we just love stories like that women can come here, they can learn, they can grow, they have opportunities for advancement and moving forward, and increasing their knowledge and abilities, and we love that. So I just want to thank you for being with us today and taking this tour. Mi Esperanza is starting its 20th year of work here, and we love that we have been a beacon of hope for nearly 20 years, and we look forward to the next 20. So thank you for being with us today. Have a great day.